Welcome to the September Calgary market update. It's been a really busy summer. There's been some definite trends that have been happening in the Calgary market that you need to be familiar with. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to try and not throw a ton of numbers at you to confuse you, but there obviously is some numbers to put out which ties everything together and makes it make sense. So I'm going to point out some of the important things that stand out to me in this the monthly statistics put up by Krebs. Now, obviously, the September statistics don't come in until August is finished, and these numbers represent what happened in August. Here we go. First thing I noticed right away is this big guy. So 6,661 total units of inventory that are currently on the Calgary market. So we haven't seen that number since August of 2019. So what does that mean to you? Well, supply and demand. What's happened is there's a lot of supply, there's a lot of inventory. People wanting to make change with the situation that they're in. So it's created a massive amount of inventory on the market. And what that's done is created a steady decrease in home values over the last 3 to 4 months. So just looking a little further down, we're seeing detached homes, okay? 755,000 is the benchmark price. It's down about 0.9%. That's for just the month of August. When we get into row townhouses, that's 440,000. We're down 4.8% for the month of August. Again, with apartments, we're down 5.8% as well. Benchmark price of 326,000. So overall month of supply is going to be 3.5 months, which is up quite a bit since last year. As you can see, it's up 62% since last year. So lots of inventory out there. What that means is if you're a buyer, buyers have more time to choose, and they have more bargaining power. Why? Because they hold the cards. They're able to go into any situation where someone's looking to sell their home and they can negotiate. So I'm not saying to make lowball offers because I don't think that's right either. And a lot of sellers will get turned off by that style of negotiating to the point where they may not even sell you the home. But what I mean by that is you just have all the chips, all the cards. You can negotiate more. You can try to get incentives. You can ask for more things. Of course, all that needs to be reasonable given the current situation. Now, that being said, I'm seeing homes that are priced right, that are really the standout homes in that certain sector. And that, let's say, on Prestwick Manor, for example, on that street, you might find 3 or 4 homes for sale. However, the standout ones that are like the nicest homes with the fairest price, those are obviously going to sell the quickest with less bargaining power for the buyer. Hope that makes sense. Some of the trends that I've noticed is, especially in detached homes, seen in Northeast Calgary, the largest decline of 5% is what we saw for the month of August in home prices. So that's pretty significant. Looking further down into, let's just move down to the row townhouse sector. Okay, again, benchmark price of $439 is the average. And over 5% in price declines in the north and the south due to high resale supply and competition from new builds. So that's what we're seeing. There's currently 1,103 units on the market, and that's the second highest on record, just below 2018. So interesting for sure. And then when we get into condos, which is over here, apartment-style condos, you're seeing condos that have slowed down. Year to date, the activity is down 30%. That's significant. And that's what everybody that's shopping for condos or trying to sell a condo is definitely feeling that pinch. Inventory supply is 1,979 units, and that's the highest amount on record in August. And there's 4 months of supply. 4 months of supply in that sector. So again, making it tougher to sell for sure. Buyers have all the confidence and the negotiating room in that sector. That's pretty much it for the market. Was a breakdown from, I know I didn't do semi-detached, but I'm just going to hold off for now. I don't want to send too much information out. But overall, the market has definitely started to adjust to the supply and demand. We're seeing overall slowdown in the market, and it's tough to predict. I don't think anybody in January would have said that this was going to be the case. It's come down a little bit further than what was predicted. Where it settles, I don't know. Again, my best advice to anyone looking to buy is my best recommendation is to be in the market. So time in the market is more important than trying to time the market. Time in the market means you have equity in a home, you're slowly paying it off, and it's appreciating slowly over time. You'll always benefit more than trying to make some drastic timing of the market. The only caveat to that is going to be if you're only buying or you're only selling, there may be chances to try and time the market for those people. You have a great September, and I will talk to you in October. Thanks.